Imagine how Mary must have felt when Gabriel stepped into the room and said, "Hail, thou art highly favored among women." What tremendous faith and courage she must have summoned from somewhere deep in her soul in order to respond to his incredible announcement by saying simply, "Behold the handmaiden of the Lord. Be it unto me according to thy word." Then it was Joseph's turn. A just man, espoused to an expecting virgin, not willing to make her a public example, privately considering the possibility of putting her away, when suddenly his thoughts are interrupted by the angel of the Lord. "Fear not to take Mary as your wife." After the angel had appeared unto Joseph, a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that the whole world should be taxed. So Joseph went up from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Bethlehem to be registered with Mary. And while they were there, the time came for her baby to be born. And she gave birth to her first child, a son. She wrapped him in a blanket and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. And so it was a stable in Bethlehem that became the very throne room of God himself. In that tiny, obscure village some 2,000 years ago, Jehovah God made a miraculous entry into the world he created. With the sound of the newborn baby's cry, the fullness of time came, and God sent forth his Son. Lying in that manger, wrapped in swaddling clothes, was the central figure of all history, past, present, and future. Jesus, the baby born, the heart of Christmas, by his presence made the stable a royal place, and his manger became the high throne of God.
Not a palace flush with purple, but a lowly cattle stall, where the King of glory came to earth. Oh, the wonder of it all! A common manger was now made holy, because the God of heaven chose to come to earth in lowliness, the courts of heaven known.
This is a holy place, Jehovah.
Jesus, we're so grateful for Bethlehem, for stars and angels and wise men and shepherds. For these things bring us joy. We're thankful for Calvary, for a side riven by a soldier's spear, for a heart broken in love for us, for the blood of a spotless lamb. For these things bring us hope. You were a man for all seasons, a Savior for all men, a star to guide us. Thank you for coming the first time, and for the promise that you will come again. Just as many that night in Bethlehem and in the 30-odd years that followed failed to recognize you as the Christ, so it is in our world. Many will pass through this season and never realize that the baby in the manger became the Savior of the world. As Pilate had to decide what to do with this Christ, so we stand at the same dilemma of decision. Help us, Lord, each and every one, in each and every day of our lives, to choose to follow you. Thank you for this season, for being our Savior, and for being the star that lights our way home.
A Savior, a star.